Hello friends, it is Saturday, July 19th, about 12 p.m. Pacific time. This is as I see it. First, I want to take a moment to remind everyone to like, subscribe, comment, share, and to thank those who have. It's really important that we all recognize that we're not alone in this. Our voice is growing every day, and the confirmation that each of us as individuals get from the interactions we're having helps us all go forward together towards our goal of restoring democracy to the United States. Now, last week, it was revealed that the head of the regime is ill. And we all know that. He's an old man. He will shed his mortal coil. And then his replacement, who is not a dithering idiot, contrary to what might be said in public about him, will take charge. The cult won't like it. His replacement doesn't have the personality to carry the cult, so the cult will die, and we'll realize what we've all known as the cult is just a tool to gain power. And now that that power has been achieved, the cult will be cast aside. And they'll be given the same treatment as everyone else who isn't already at least a millionaire 100 times over. The efforts underway are not to remake America. The efforts underway are to destroy the United States of America, to destroy the notion that democracy can work, to poison that idea, and enslave humanity, really. So yesterday I talked about patience and persistence. We're going to have to persist even harder because we know what's coming. There's going to be a change in the leadership of the regime. And at that point, they're going to try to rewrite a lot of things and do some things to hold on to the members of the cult that they feel they need, which will be a very difficult and dangerous situation that we're all going to have to encounter. I've just said previously, we all need to speak our voice. If you hear this and you are inspired to do so, make a simple video that says you do not consent to this. It's not easy. It wasn't easy when I started this. It's still not easy. It's not something I can resist, however, because I'm a parent. This is about the future. Right now, we are in a dictatorship, whether we want to recognize that or not. The regime is not acting within the law. They've made it clear they will not act within the law. They made it clear that they want a unitary executive, meaning they don't recognize the other branches of government. Legislature and judiciary right now are just facades to help them try to paint a patina of legality on what they're doing. It's been reported USAID's cancellation has caused over 300,000 deaths worldwide. Hundreds of thousands of people have been abducted. Our economy is being put into the toilet. The dollar is being gravely hurt in international markets. And the United States itself is simply limping along. And this has never been about politics. It's something we all must realize. It's always been about espionage, a decades-long campaign to destroy this country from within. And it's all happened under the framework of the first Constitution of this country. So the idea I want to put in everybody's head with this video is that we need to be persistent, we need to be patient, and we need to, all of us, start advocating for what our goal is in restoring democracy in the United States. Our goal has to be a new constitution, because everything that's happened in this country since 1787, all the crimes, all the horrors, the Civil War, Jim Crow, children's slavery, human slavery, all that's happened under this Constitution. And so when we do restore democracy to this country, Though it's painful to consider that this crisis could have a beneficial outcome, the one thing we have to be certain of is that after we come through this crisis, which will be done by the people's hand, we need to advocate for a new constitution for the 21st century, not for the 18th century. Prepare yourself for the general strike, stock up, get your pantry ready. Also set aside things that you can to help those who are not as fortunate as yourself. Be smart about how you shop. Shop local as much as you can. Encourage others to do the same. Punish corporations for their complicity. If you have Paramount Plus, cancel that because they're shutting down the ability of satire now with the cancellation of Stephen Colbert. Expect to see more of such crap happening in the future. And you should respond as need be with canceling subscriptions, disengaging from networks completely. Each of our voices matter, and together our voices will drown this regime. We need to persist. We need to stay resolute that freedom will not be vanquished from this country, and there will be a restoration of democracy, of, by, and for the people. Go carefully, friends. Spirit be with you.